Hey, what is up, boys? I'm your boy Nick with Pick My Main. We are back with another one. I wanted to make this video out as soon as I could, and I finally got some time free, and I could make this video out to you guys now. And we had a really good week last week. I mean, we absolutely killed it. We killed it with the lock of the week. We killed it with the prop bets. We absolutely killed it with the best bets. I mean, we are what 14-3 and 3 and 14-3 and 2 on best bets in the last four UFC cards. So we are absolutely killing it. I always try to give you guys best bets that are worth playing, that you guys can play on the money line mostly. So let's get into it, guys. So we have a really good card coming up. They were able to find a replacement for Bobby Green. I mean, now we have Bobby Green versus Jalen Turner, and Jalen Turner is going to be stepping in short notice and taking that fight with Bobby Green. I do think this fight favors Turner mostly, even though he's taking this on short notice. I do think the height, reach, and everything's gonna give some problems to Bobby Green. And let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it before I mumble on for too long. And let's talk about last week. So last week, the calls that I gave on last week were so 14-3 and 2 on best bets in the last four UFC cards. I gave out a couple of plus money best bets. I gave out two plus money best bets last week, and one that was close. So best bets, we had Jordan Levitt, which missed. Hooper got the job done, got that submission, unfortunately. So it is what it is. Hooper looked really good. Hooper's making some improvements. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Hooper. I do think we can start betting on Hooper in the next couple of fights. But I want to see striking. I'm still not sold on him. I want to see how striking looks. We didn't see anything. We didn't see how striking was looking against Jordan Levitt, because Jordan Levitt was trying to grapple him. I don't know what he was doing, but it is what it is. I mean, that's the fight game. So we missed on that one, but we hit on Jordan Brito. That was one of my best bets, plus 120. You still got plus money, even if you bet on him just before the fight. You got like plus 110, plus 115. And then we had Michael Morales, which is my lock of the week. He came through. I gave out a plus money play on that. Michael Morales, plus 155 for Michael Morales, round 3 or decision. If you guys played it, that was my lock of the week. And we had Eileen Perez. She made it a little bit sweaty at the end. She got really tired, and she gave up that 10-9 round, or it could have been a 10. I don't think it could have been a 10-8. It was a 10-9, and she gave up. She won by 29-28. I'm glad she got the job done. I had some money on Eileen Perez, and then Rafael Esteban. He won the first two rounds, and then gave up that third round. Almost got finished, so it was a little bit sweaty. But Rafael Esteban was a close money play, minus 130. So I'm always trying to give you guys close money favorites or close money underdogs, which I think who I'm really confident in. So we went 4-1 on best bets in the last week. We hit with the prop bet, which was over 1.5 rounds in Michael Morales versus Matthews, minus 185. That was one of my most confident prop bets that I gave out. And then we had the parlay. We were supposed to have plus one. I think it was plus 130 or something for before that for Medic. I had Medic in there before his fight with who was the fight with? He was fighting Parsons, yeah. So he was supposed to be fighting Parsons, and we had Medic in there to make that plus money parlay, but his fight was canceled. He took on that other guy, Earl By, who's an absolute monster. So you didn't get plus money on the parlay, but it still hit. It was Mick Parkins and Michael Morales. So you got that was like minus 133, I think, or something like that. Still hit, so I'm happy about that. Let's talk about next week now, guys. We already did the recap. Let's talk about the best bets now. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, guys, hit the like down below. Really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And I make this content out for free. I mean, I give out all my best bets for free every week, and put in a lot of work into these. I do my research. I do my tape study. So if you guys can hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like down below, and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. You guys already know the deal. Let's get into it, guys. I don't want to keep mumbling on. So best bets number 1 is Kelvin Gastelum, KG. He looks to be in shape. It seems like he's gonna make weight for that 170 weight limit, and he's gonna be taking on Sean Brady. I do like Kelvin Gastelum as at plus money, especially plus 120 against the guy who's not really a striker, who got standing TKO'd by Bilal Muhammad. I know Bilal Muhammad is a top contender, but still getting standing TKO'd by Bilal Muhammad is not a good look. He has taken some time off. Maybe he's going to look a little bit better in the striking, but I got to see it before I'm sold on Brady. So I think Kevin Gastelum, he's going to be the much better striker here. He's fought a much better level of competition. It's not even close. And he's got good takedown defense, good cardio. good durability. He's got one of the best chins in the game, and I do think he's gonna be able to get the job done. The only thing that worries me is the submission defense. He has been submitted twice. Once by Jack Hermanson, I think by heel hook or something like that. So if something like that crazy happens, it is what it is. But I do think Kelvin Gastelum gets the job done, and that's why he's one of my best bets on the card. Let's get into the next one, guys. Next up, my best bet number 2 is Dariush Close. I do think he's gonna get the job done. I don't know if he's gonna finish Selecki's a good grappler, but Selecki's throws a very low volume. And Dariush Close is gonna be the much better striker. He's gonna throw more volume, which the judges like. The Vegas judges mostly favor strikers than the grapplers. They don't care about the control time. Remember we saw who was it that Asian girl versus the stripper. Remember, he was fighting off her back, and he won the fight 30-27 because the Vegas judges, they don't give a f about if you get takedowns and if you get control time. You gotta land strikes. That's all they care about. Vegas judges, they favor strikes over. Oh yeah, this is in Austin, but still, it is what everywhere. Nowadays they favor strikers mostly than grapplers. So I do like Dariush Close. I like him because he's a close favorite. -130. You could have got a -110, -112 around there. So I like Dariush Close as my second best bet. The only thing that worries me with him is he has not been that active. He hasn't fought in over a year, and he can give up his back when he's defending when he gets taken down. So that's the only thing that worries me. But I do think he's gonna get the job done, and I have a bet on him, and I do think he's gonna get the win here. He's fought a much better level of competition. He's fought against Beneil Dariush. He hurt Beneil Dariush very badly. He rocked Beneil Dariush before he got caught into that firefight and got rocked and got TKO'd. I don't think Selecki has the striking to TKO him or put him any danger on the feet. As long as he's able to defend the takedowns, I think Dariush Close gets the job done. Let's get to the next one. My third best bet on the card is Jack Reese. He's sitting at -200 on Bet Online right now, and I do like him a lot. I do think he's gonna get the job done inside the distance. I think he's gonna get it done in the first round. Brundis has one of the worst fight IQs out there. I think Brundis has the worst fight IQ in the UFC overall, and Brundis would be on a 4-fight losing streak right now. I don't know why he's not on a losing streak, 4-fight losing streak, because he got that DQ win. So I do think Jack Reese, he's got the much better striker. He's a much better striker. He's got power in his hands, good grappler. He can attack submissions off his back too. I've seen him. He got that submission off his back on Dana White Contender Series over that wrestler Aranov. He got that arm bar, so I do think he can attack submissions off his back if Brandis looks to get him down to the ground. And he's got the long reach and he's very tall for the weight class, and he can finish the fight anywhere. The only cons for him is it's a UFC debut for him, and he hasn't fought the best level of competition coming in. But I do think he's gonna get the job done. That's why he's my third best bet on the card. Let's go to the next one, guys. Next up, my fourth best bet on the card is Julia Avila, and I do think she's gonna get the job done. She's got good striking, has power, has much more power than Tate. She's got good cardio. She just had a baby, and she's gonna be much more hungry. She's gonna be much more hungry. She looks to be training really hard. I checked her Instagram, and she looks to be in shape, and she looks really motivated. And I think she's gonna get the job done. The only cons for her is she has not been active in 2 years, and she can have some bad takedown defense sometimes. But I do think against Tate looks like she's out of her prime right now, and I do like Julia Avila at -157. She opened up at -250, so the books respect her a lot, but I think most of the public is betting against her because they haven't seen her fight in 2 years. I think, and they like Tate. I think most people are fans of Tate, and that's why I think most people are betting on Tate. But I do think Julia Avila is going to have more power. She's going to hit a little bit harder. And I do think she's going to be able to defend the takedowns. And I think she's going to beat her up. I think Julia Avila gets it done by decision. But I'd like her money line play. Let's get to the next one, guys. Next up, my last best bet on the card is none other than Rodolfo Bellato. I didn't want to put him in here because he's a -400 over -400. I never put more guys that are anyone that's over -400, -300. Most of my best bets are like under -300, -200 range. I want to give you guys plays that you guys can actually bet on moneyline and make money. But he's one of my most confident picks on the card. Rodolfo Bellato, he's making his UFC debut, and I like him to win inside the distance. I think you can get a better number on inside the distance, and I think he's a great parlay piece also. He's got good. His pros are good powerful striker. He has been tested. He's fought Vitor Portino twice. He knocked Vitor Portino down in the first round on Dana White Contender Series, and but Vitor Portino has a crazy chin and recovered right away. But Peteria doesn't have the chin that Vitor Portino has, and I think Bellato is gonna absolutely beat him up. Look at the chin on this guy. This guy has no neck. I mean, can you see this guy? This guy's got no freaking neck, man. You think Peteria is gonna hurt him? I don't think he's gonna have to worry about anything with Peteria. He's been training with Alex Pereira. He's been training with Glover Teixeira, and I think his hands are gonna look really good. And I think the UFC wants him to win here. They don't really care about Peteria. They've given up on Peteria at this point, and I think they want to build up something with Bellato. And I hope we see another fight between Bellato and Vitor Portino. That would be a really good fight. They already fought twice before. And I think Bellato, he's going to get the win here. And he might call out Vitor Portino because that's the only guy that he's lost to twice. So I think Bellato gets the job done. And I think he's a great parlay piece. And I like him to win inside the distance. I think he's going to get the job done in the first round and a half. Let's get to the next one, guys. Next up, the next segment is the prop bet. I gave out a prop bet last week over 1.5 rounds in the Morales versus Matthews at minus 185. I'm going to give you guys a plus money prop this week, which is under 30.5 rounds for the main event against Beneil Dariush versus Arman Tsarukyan. I think we're gonna see this fight end in the first 3 rounds. I think we're gonna see a finish. I do think Arman Tsarukyan is gonna get the job done, and I think he's gonna finish Beneil Dariush in the first 3 rounds. Beneil Dariush, all 5 losses have come by finish. He's been knocked out 4 times. He's been submitted once. And I think we're going to see another finish here. Either submission or TKO stoppage. I think it'll be a TKO because he's coming off that TKO loss to Charles Oliveira where he got ground and pounded and took a lot of damage. And I think he's just not going to be able to take damage anymore. So I like this fight to end under 3.5 rounds at plus 100, guys. Hit the like down below. I can give you guys plus money props now. I mean, let's freaking go. That under 3.5 rounds opened up at plus 180. I mean, I wish I got to it early. But it is what it is. I just did my research earlier today and I caught it at plus 100. Not bad at all. Let's get to the next one, guys. My lock of the week. You guys already know my lock of the week. I gave out my lock of the week like last week because I knew the line would get steamed. And like for lock of the weeks, we had these are my all since I've been making these videos. My first lock of the week was Ian Gary minus 298, Cyril Gahn minus 150, Carlos Oberg, Daniel Jel Huber against Giagos. Tamir's Vidal, which is one of my worst lock of the weeks I've ever selected. Then we had Cameron Simon at plus 142, who fumbled the bag. It is what it is. He's too young. He's going to improve. He's going to make a comeback. Then we had Trevor Peek at plus 140. He got the job done. Armen Petrosyan, that fight was cancelled. We had to take Rodrigo Nascimento because Armen Petrosyan fight was cancelled. Then we had Sergey Pavlovich. He fumbled the bag. He got TKO'd. So it is what it is. So then we had Michael Morales last week. I gave out a plus 155 prop on him around the year decision. I hope you guys made some money there. Then we have Arman Tsarukyan. I locked him at minus 180. I think he opened up at plus money on some books even. And I think Arman Tsarukyan, he's gonna get the job done now. He's one of my most confident picks on the card. As long as he doesn't get caught in some crazy submission or something like that, I think he's gonna get the job done. And I think Arman Tsarukyan is gonna win the fight. And that's why he's my lock of the week. I've been calling him my lock of the week since like 2 weeks ago. And I made a video on him alone, calling him my lock of the week. Because I knew the line would get steamed. Now the line is sitting, now he's sitting at minus 250 to minus 300 on some books. And I knew the line would get steamed. I said in the video too. I said that he would close in at like around minus 300. And that's exactly what's happening. Because everyone's just doing research. They know. But Arman Tsarukyan should absolutely get this win. I mean, he had a competitive fight with the champion, and I think the champion would absolutely maul Beneil Dariush. I think Islam Makhachev would TKO Beneil Dariush in the first round. I mean, if Charles Oliveira is TKOing Beneil Dariush inside the first round, I think Islam Makhachev would do the same thing. He would absolutely maul Bunny Dariush. And if I mean Arman Tsarukyan gave Islam Makhachev a tough fight, and now imagine what Arman Tsarukyan would do. His striking is gonna look really good. He's still a young guy, still developing, still not in his prime yet, and I think he's get the job done. So there it is, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the segment. Hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed the best bets and everything. Everything again. Let's go over once again. So this is my lock of the week. So with the prop bet, we have the main event under 3.5 rounds plus 100, and then for best bets, this is my fifth best bet, Bellato. Fourth best bet is Avila. Third best bet is Jack Reese minus 200 right now. He's sitting at minus 200 right now as I make this video. And then my second best bet, which is Drickhart close favored on the money line. I think he gets the job done as long as he doesn't give up his back and get submitted. I think he can get the win here. I'm gonna say by decision, but I mean Selecki is a tough dude. I don't think he's gonna TKO Selecki, but if you're gonna play him, just play the money line. And then the first best bet, you guys already know, is the plus money best bet is KG, the one and only, the Kelvin Gastelum, the brickhead. This dude's got one of the best chins in the game, and that's why I have him in my best bet segment. Once again, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like down below. Subscribe to the channel. We just hit over 500 subscribers. I want to thank each one of you guys. I appreciate all the support from you guys. Thank you for helping this channel grow, guys. We're gonna get to that 1,000 subscribers mark. I cannot wait. Let's freaking go, guys. Okay, guys, hit the like down below, and don't forget that. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. I'm gonna wait for the props to drop. I'll make another video for you guys, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm gonna end this here. This is already like 60 minutes long. I usually try to make these into 15 minutes. I don't want to make it any longer than 15 minutes, but it is what it is. So it's around that 17-minute mark. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Good luck on all your bets. And if you guys have any questions, join the Discord down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.